Well, hello this morning. We got frame number 6, which is the frame behind the cockpit. Okay, and we're putting these in to frame around, and they're framing around the main fuselage fuel tank. Jim is up in the cockpit now, and he's prepping the frame to be installed, and later on we'll rivet it into place. This is what will go in that place behind the pilot's seat. The pilot sat right on frame 5, and there was a piece of armor plate right on his back, and right behind the armor plate was the main fuselage fuel tank. So the pilot sat right behind, or right in front of, a nice big load of fuel. Thank God it was a self-sealing fuel tank, because in the P-40, the Army Air Corps designated one of the specs was that all the fuel tanks had to be self-sealing. So that was a major improvement, along with the armor plate and the armored windshield, the front windshield. So at the moment we're just prepping, and then later on today we'll finish riveting in frame 6. The other thing we're doing for this aircraft is the ailerons. The ailerons are all fabric covered. The stabilizers, the elevators and the rudder are also all fabric covered. Most of the aircraft in World War II had fabric covered controlled surfaces for ease of maintenance and weight reduction. And it works just fine. Even on a large bomber like a B-29, all the control surfaces. That's the way it is in the shop. You see, the aileron has orange tint to it. That's the sealer. We're not using what they would have used in the 1940s. In the 40s, they would have used a muslin or a tight weaved cotton. This and then doped it to shrink it. This is a special modern stuff, polyfiber, and the orange is tinted so you can see where you've applied it, and it seals all the pores in the fabric, so you don't have any air infiltrating, and you get a nice smooth airflow. And then this will be primed in silver like the others, and then at the end will be painted in its true colors.
We've got so many patches here. We've got to custom fit each of these frames to go around additional metal that you wouldn't normally have. So he's going to cut that out, then that should fit right up against there. Then we're going to drill. This was the original hole set, but it's not going to fit here anymore because of the crash. So there's actual needs to be moved over. So we'll drill a whole new set of holes here, and then we'll put a patch and fill these up. So you'll still have the original skin on the outside, but now the frames will match evenly, so that when we build the structure that's going to go over my head, it will be symmetrical. This hole here is for the fuel filler tank. So this is actually where the fuel tank is. where I'm sitting right here right now is where it will go, and this is where they filled it.
That looks good.
Alright, go ahead and clamp that in up top.
The only thing is,
Oh, we're still... No, we're not. And I don't know why. Well, I'm up against it here. This must be buckled out. Right here?
yeah,
Is that buckled out? We don't have anything that's going to go in there anyway.
okay.
Alright, so... If that's right where it is, go ahead and put that clamp on. Hold it in place.
As flexible as it is, but
Who is?
see, this is,
Oh, that's going to be an issue.
yeah,
Would the regular clamp go in there and do it? Is that, you think? Can you get in there with the regular?
I don't know what we're gonna do about this, but.
Oops. Ooh, I don't like that.
I don't either. That's there.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I got one.
Okay, on the bottom hole,
Okay, where,
this one down here.
way down, let me stick that,
Stick something in the hole and I'll tell you what. We're going to be drilling below the hole, right?
I think that'll work.
Yeah, just like that. Okay.
That's your piece of wood.
Hold
I'm
on.
just gonna start some holes here, just some points.
Where do you want to start? Right up top? Okay, I got it. Go ahead. Okay.
What's it look like?
Beautiful.
Beautiful?
Yeah.
Like
Throw a
it.
cleat on. Can you throw a cleat
Yeah.
in there before you drill them on?
Yeah.
Maybe we can take a second and describe some of the tools we use.
That's true. Forget about
Yeah. What he's doing now, he's putting in something called a draw cleco, and it's a clamp that holds two flat pieces of metal together through a hole. And it works like when you pull this down, it expands, and these two catch the hole, and it clamps the metal together.
that. Damn, we got a nice toe.
So these are right down here too.
Yeah, that's what's right in the
Oh,
window.
great.
There's all draw clicos right there. Okay, and go down below.
How is that hole?
Beautiful, it's right where it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. Okay. Well, for demonstration purposes, why don't we shoot those rear rivets? Okay, what we're going to do now is put rivets in these three holes. And in order to do that, I'm just going to countersink them on the outside so they'll be flush. But he's going to hit it with a rivet gun, and I'm going to use this little bar, which weighs about a pound,
Does it?
and it'll hit the back side of the rivet. So I'm gonna try to make my rivets look like that.
Okay.
And the rivet, just by pure friction bonds with the metal.
Is it gonna be longer?
It's just 60 thousandths. Put one in and see what it looks like.
Middle.
That's good. No, that's good. That's good. And if you hear me screaming, just ignore, because this occasionally hurts.
Yeah.
Okay.
He lines a lot.
Ah, quiet. Let's go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah. Forgot to tell you it's a little loud.
One below.
Yeah. And every time you rivet, you have to do something we call it chasing the holes, because pieces move. So you got to run the drill through the hole real quick, so the rivet will get through.
Drilling.
Yep. He's using a 3X rivet gun, which is a small one. All right.
Good here.
Yeah, a little flat, but it'll work.
Too much?
That's okay. Yeah, it was a little too long. That was all.
Okay.
I mean, the rivet was fine, but you hit it a little too
Yeah,
long.
I hit it. Now we had that. Ah, shoot. Dude, chased the hole.
Okay.
The wiggle. And sink it. Beauteous.
You feel like I'm right behind you? Or right on your shoulder?
You are. I can give you some light there so you can see. That's the rivet when he puts it in the hole.
Alright.
Now I'm going to back this up. Okay.
Beauteous.
And that's what holds it.
Perfect.
And that's all this, and that's how airplanes are built. People often ask the question, how come we don't just weld this?
Yeah.
And the reason is welds are stronger than the metal, and planes move. And it would crack everything around the weld, and the plane would fall apart. This, because it then becomes part of it, and it's made out of the same material, it moves with the aircraft.
Yep.
Alrighty, go ahead and drill the next two. Okay. Okay. Put a couple rivets in.
Whoa.
Can you get at the countersink, or you gotta take the cleco out?
I'm gonna have to take one out.
Take the bottom one out.
I think what we'll do is I'll turn and sink that one and then we'll drive it right away.
All right, good. Good.
Beautiful. Oh,
Good. All right. Oops. Let me know when you're on it.
I'm on it.
All right. Go ahead. Ouch. All right. Good.
I'm gonna pull the.
Yeah, hold it. Should be all right.
That's a bit.
No, it's gonna happen.
Going.
Good.
He moved quite a bit.
Like I say, why'd you waste the time on that one? You're gonna have to do it again. Good. Good.
Beautiful.
Yeah, a little flat.
I'm gonna say it's gonna go in. That would be.
You are you,
I
huh?
would be wrong.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Very good.
Beautiful.
Alrighty. And that is how you rivet in a frame. Pop it and see where it goes.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm gonna have this.